I think it's ingrained in as we progress through our careers is that lean into your weaknesses. Put the
Yes.
emphasis on your weaknesses. You've got your strengths, you got those dialed in. Lean into your weaknesses because that's where the growth comes. And I think the epiphany that I got and what I experienced working with you is that actually that's the wrong way of looking at it. You
Yeah.
actually lean into your strengths because they are the things that you're good at. And maybe in a team structure, in a corporate setting, you've got your strengths and weaknesses. Somebody else got their strengths and weaknesses. And hopefully, with some conscious and mindful team structure and building, your weaknesses are somebody else's strengths and vice versa. And so then there's this, then there's cohesion and then there's momentum and efficiency. So again,
Yes.
I just wanted to, that was just kind of like a light bulb moment for me when I was working with you. It's just like, and again, an exaggeration, but I felt like, God, I've been wasting all of these years trying to improve my weaknesses when I should have been like doubling down on my strengths.
Yeah. And spoiler alert, we all have. Like that's kind of the way of the world. At least United States, California, where I'm recording from, that's kind of been my experience in life. I also want to take it a step further because coaching, for career coaching and things like that, we oftentimes focus specifically on your role. And as Donal just talked about, like how your role works with the team or the different people on the team. But this is also life. And it's incredible when we start rewiring our brains to focus on the good, to focus on the talents and to turn them into strengths rather than focusing on the weaknesses or the negatives. You start seeing it in other aspects of your life. And isn't it easier and more common to wake up and think about all of the problems that you have rather than all of the blessings?
Mm-hmm.
So, part of the coaching journey, when we start focusing on strengths and focusing on the good, you start realizing, oh my gosh, I've also been focusing on the weaknesses or the negatives in other aspects of my life, like the fact that my bike, I don't know, has a flat tire or something, but let's focus on the positives. You have a bike and you can go get a pump and you can go pump it up. That was a terrible example. But like we're so quick to go negative that it's also a retraining of the brain because most people, and you didn't really do this, Donal, so kudos, but most people in coaching get that CliftonStrengths report in the first couple of weeks with me, and they are just fixated on let's talk about my bottom five. Let's talk about the bottom 10. And then I'm like, no, no, no. We're going to talk about your top five, your top 10, right? But it's because we want to go there. We want to go to the inadequacies.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a beautiful life lesson to focus on the richness, focus on the good and where we want to focus our time.
So the Gallup Clifton Strengths Finder, just in terms of the mechanics of that, when
Yeah.
somebody works with you, they do the assessment with you. So, well, the person's got to do the assessment themselves, but then you help to frame and interpret the results. Is that how it works?
That's right.